Yo, what's up? I'm doing another book review today. I haven't made a video in like a week and some change. I'm gonna try to keep doing them 2 times a week, but life's crazy, okay? The book today is How to Not Die Alone. I thought it was actually a really good book. Obviously, I'm already married, but I still think it was a good book, and I think it'll be a good book for you to read, especially if you're single and you're having trouble dating, right? So I made like a long list of notes, and I'm gonna try to shorten it up to give you a summary and just tell you the ideas in the book. And if you want to go see it so you can expand on it yourself, you can do that, right? So the big key in this book is basically that dating is harder than ever now, right? And for a variety of reasons. In the past, pretty much your identity was decided for you. You came from this kind of family. You were probably going to do this, and your partner's probably going to do this. And you guys just had to make a family and make it work. There was no, I want this, and true love, and blah, 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 right? That just wasn't a thing. And it is now. And that makes things more difficult because you want to look for the best option, right? And we have thousands of options, hundreds of thousands of options, because you got Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, all kinds of apps where you can just swipe your life away, right? And, we know about paralysis by analysis and everything else, but people don't consider that in dating. Like, your dating pool being so huge leads to you thinking, I can find better, I can find better, I can find better. And creating basically like, I don't even know the word, but like a list of qualities that your partner has to have. And it's like you're doing research and business interviews, and it's not it's not connection creating. You're just like, I need to fill out this paper. So besides that, on the topic of social media and medias, the same way that social media gives us unrealistic, body expectations and all kinds of stuff like that, it's the same thing with relationships too. People only post the good things that happen in their relationship online. So then you get into a relationship and you're like, I don't got that Will and Jada love. I know that's a horrible example now with everything that's came out, but actually that makes it a good example. You're like, I don't got that Will and Jada love. I don't got that Megan Good and whatever that dude's name is. And then you think something's wrong with your relationship. You're like, I need to find someone else that gives me that feeling, that gives me blah blah blah. Like that's just not realistic. I'm just not gonna pull out my phone when me and my wife are arguing and be like, hey, see, this is what it's like. I'll probably get slapped. Not smart on my part, right? So yeah, that along with social media telling you that there's a right person, like the one, and they're gonna be everything you've been looking for, and you're not gonna have any problems from them. Unrealistic, not true. Let's go into the next topic. In the book, he names 3 dating tendencies, right? There's the romanticizer, the maximizer, and the hesitator. And I'm gonna just like briefly break those down. The romanticizer is the person that wants to find their soulmate, have the happily ever after story, and they're like, I need to be swept off my feet, and I need this to happen, and all kinds of other unrealistic stuff that's not going to happen. The maximizer is a person with unrealistic expectations, and they want to do the most research in the world and make sure they've really got it right. I need the person that's going to do this, and this, because that will create this, and this, blah, 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 paralysis by analysis, like I said. And then there's the hesitator that has unrealistic expectations of themselves, where they're like, well, once I'm here, I should be ready to fall in love. Once I do this, and once I better myself this much, and once I blah, blah, blah. That's the hesitator, right? So those are the 3 dating tendencies. The book actually goes into attachment styles too. I don't want to speak on that too much because I understand what they are. But I couldn't talk about it a lot. But obviously there's anxious, avoidant, and secure. And it was just saying that most secure attachment styles, it was saying that they're not on dating websites. So it's a bunch of anxious and avoidant people getting together. And it was saying if you're anxious or avoidant, you need to find someone that's secure. And that goes to the next point. Meet people in real life, not dating apps, if you can help it. And I'm being a super hypocrite because we started on Tinder. But when you got these options in front of you, like I said, when you have thousands of people and you're just swiping right, or left, it's just, you can do that all day. You need to go out in the real world and meet people. Say hi to somebody in real life, bro. Like people on the internet be like, how do you make friends? I saw a TikToker really say, how do you guys make friends? I don't know how to make friends. Like, bro, it's called talking to people, doing activities and talking to the people that also do those activities. People be like, don't talk to me until I have my coffee. Don't talk to me when I'm at work because I'm working. Don't talk to me at the gym because I'm here to live. Don't talk to me ever. And they be like, I don't know why I can't make friends and why it's so hard to find someone to date. Like, no one talks to me. I'm all alone. Bro, you literally told everybody not to ever talk to you. What are you talking about? Okay? So, say hi to somebody. Make friends. Your partner could come from being a friend. Like I said, meet people in real life. The old school way of finding a partner was they'll say, hey, I have a friend that you might like. Someone introduces you to someone because people usually know your taste. They know kind of what you're looking for. Most of the time, you're going to betray yourself. Other people probably have a good idea of what you're looking for, right? And I'm going to try to shorten some of this up. Two of the other bigger points were being really intentional about your love and having some serious talks. And I'm gonna group those together because I think that they're tied together. Like, being intentional is finding out who your person is and what they're about and what they want and stuff like that. So it's just saying that people that they get married and stuff like that, and they're kind of in a quote unquote loveless marriage because they never talked about, hey, where did you come from? What do you care about? What do you like now? What do you want in the future? They kind of just get into a relationship, get married. He called it sliding in the book. They do that, and how do I say what I want to say? Like, people are in relationships and they literally don't know their partner. Like, I literally had a client that I was training that got divorced because he told his ex-wife that he didn't want to have kids. And apparently she never heard him say that, or she didn't take it serious or whatever. So they got married, and then she's like, okay, I'm ready to have a kid. And he's like, oh, yo, I was serious. I don't want kids. And she was just like, no, you never said you were serious about that. That's a pretty big thing to not know about someone that you're marrying, right? I feel like that's crazy. But yeah, so anyways, the last thing, intentional love. This is going to be, kind of hard for me to speak about personally because I'm newly married. But, the book was just saying that people change, people grow, and you have to be intentional with your love. It's not, we're soulmates, it'll work out no matter what. You have to understand who you're with. You have to pay attention to them. You know what I mean? And you have to stick to it. You have to be committed. Commitment is commitment. You're saying, I want to make this work no matter what. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what you're signing up for, right? And so the biggest thing is commitment, though. Like, I'm not going to be this generation guy, but, people in general, I think across generations, don't understand the idea of commitment in anything. People are just quick to give up things, especially when there's more options, like I said. But that's not what it's about. It's about you picking someone and making a commitment. Like, on paper, yes, there's better looking people. Am I the best looking guy in the world? Yes. That was a horrible example. Don't know where I was going with that. Are you the best looking guy in the world? No, but your partner chose you and not the other best looking people in the world. They chose you. Your bond is special because there's only one of you and one of them, and that bond can only be created by you two. So it doesn't matter if someone has more money than you, they look better than you, whatever. That doesn't matter. You chose each other and you made a commitment. If you think that your partner would leave you for someone that looks better or has more money or whatever, you picked the wrong person. Plain and simple. Go back, try it again. Find someone that's as committed as you and that will commit to you as a person and not the things that you have or whatever superficial thing, right? So anyways, yeah, I think I'm probably somewhere between 7 and 10 minutes, which is getting too long for me. Go buy the book. Go read the book. It's an awesome book. Even if you're married, I think it's good just so you probably can understand people that are dating now and probably can help you in a conversation. It helps me. I hear people say stuff and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I just read that in a book. I know exactly how you are. So anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. As always, leave a comment if there's something that you want to see. If you know someone that would be good for me to interview on my podcast, email me, write me on Instagram. My Twitter is banned right now. We'll see if I can get it back. But yeah, send me their name, send me their info. Tell me why. I want to start interviewing some women. I don't get enough women. And I want to interview some people with some cool stories, man. Like I want to hear people that started from the bottom. I want to hear people that work hard. I want to hear people that make stuff happen. All right? Because that's what I'm about. Improving myself, helping y'all improve yourselves. So anyways, have a good night. It's Friday. I'm about to go eat some food and do what I do. All right? Peace. Thanks for watching.